It's hurting now. It is really hurting now.
I'm Dan, by the way, and this is my running buddy Craig, and together we thought it would be a good idea to fast pack the 160 kilometres of the West Highland Way over 3 days. This is our story.
That wasn't the best night's sleep. Time to get up and then run 100 miles. That's it, the faffing is over. It's just time to finally get going. Off we go. That's what the sensible people do with their bags. I very much doubt the GoPro will pick this up. There's Loch Lomdon over there. Nice to see it now. I'm sure I will be bored of seeing that by the end of today. I'm running along it for however many hours. What time did you say it was? 10 o'clock. Yeah. They're just coming up on 2 hours, probably not far off 20k. Feeling good. Making good time on the tarmac. The impact of it will hurt the legs later though. Onwards.
The West Highland Way is possibly the best known through hike in the UK, running 96 miles from Milngavie on the edge of Glasgow all the way north to Fort William in the heart of the Highlands. The route takes in a huge variety of scenery along the way, from countryside parks to loch shores and open moorlands to steep mountains. Our plan was to fast pack it over 3 days, staying in bunk barns along the way. The plan for day 1 was to run the length of Loch Lomond, covering 65k and finishing at Bainglass campsite. Day 2 would see us going up past the Bridge of Orkney and traversing Rannoch Moor to the King's House Hotel, with the final day seeing an ascent of the Devil's Staircase and a traverse of the Lairaig Moor before finishing in Fort William. With nearly 30k in the legs, the short stretch on the road into Balmaha started to exaggerate some of the niggles, but we were nearly halfway for the day and making good time, so in really good spirits.
Coke. I'm stopping under the pretence of taking pictures. I'm giving my legs a rest. It's a bit cooler than it could have been, so. We're going to be running next to this for a very long time. we've just gone past, I don't know how to pronounce it, Rowadon, and we've come across, I'm going to go in there, Craig, an honesty box, which is what we're going to grab for lunch. Sandwiches and a banana. Just coming up to 1 o'clock. Probably 3 hours left, maybe? 20 odd K? Depends how quick we're going,
28 miles done, according to the dates.
I think 28?
I don't make it 28. But
No, I was going to say I've got 43k. Ben's cakes.
The rolls are literally just a white cheap roll with cheese and all I want, really.
I've probably been there for about a week, but
Yeah.
After stopping for lunch, it took a while for the legs to loosen up, but even then we were going noticeably slower than before. We were at that point where we'd gone a long way and feeling it, but still had a long way to go, and the mental battle cranked up a notch.
made it to Inversnaid Hotel. It's a bit of a grind from here on out. We go quite slow over the last little bit. Can't quite tell whether it's tired legs or really rocky trails, but it's not been quick.
Technical for when you've done 30 miles already, you're quite tired.
Yeah.
And then there is quite a lot of rocks and roots and big steps, and you can easily make a mistake, and then it's quite early on.
Yeah, you don't want to stack it and still have however much further to go today and next few days, but we're nearly in single digits, 10.4k to go, 10.4k to go. Nearly there, nearly there. Time for water and then another plod. Forget the distance in the legs. This is unrunnable. This final 10k is going to take a while. That's it. That's the end of Loch Lomond. You should be glad to see the back of it. Excuse the French, but fuck yeah. Oh my god. Right. Time to get checked in. Get some food.
Day one was always going to be tough. It was the furthest either me or Craig had ever run before, and carrying bigger bags than normal. The final 10k along Loch Lomond was really mentally challenging, given how close we were to the finish, but how slow we were forced to go because of the terrain. This was probably the most challenging stretch of the whole trip.
Oh, that feels better.
After checking in and getting showered, it was time for stretches to try and recover in time for tomorrow, before a big dinner to top up the calories, and then bed.
Oh, this is going to be rancid. On for day 2.
Day 2 was always going to be a real challenge after the miles the day before. A poor night's kip really didn't help matters, but it was a very slow start.
I don't really want to be bending down. Oh, bloody hell. That hurt. Morning. So we've done about 18k. It's been very, very slow going. Probably approaching, I don't know, 2.5 hours, something like that. Just can't get into any rhythm. I've got another long day ahead of us. Long day ahead. Yeah, I think Tyndrum's not far. Trying to avoid thinking how long it's going to take us to get there. You know, run to the next 10k, run to the next 10k. You're going to be going till 5, you're going to be going till 5. Hard going, hard going. New one. My jaws started to ache. Found it hard just standing up then. Oh. So we've just stopped at the Bridge of Orcue to top up the water and packet crisps and just sit down for 15-20 minutes. I think is it the old military road that goes along before there. We were able to make quite good time along that, which mentally puts you in a much better place. Not sure the legs thank me for it though. Trying to start again after that break. Oh, open we go. Trying to start again now. Work out the gate. Trying to start again now after that break, and my legs are just seized up. I think I'll be doing a bit of walking for the next little bit. Just let them wake up. But anyway, 20k left to do. We've got 5k skirting round whatever this hill is here, and then about 15k across Rannoch Moor. Been lucky with the weather so far, but I think there's rain on Rannoch Moor, which could make that a rather unpleasant crossing. Oh. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully. I don't know, 3 hours, 3 and a bit hours. Onwards. It's hurting now. It is really hurting now. I'm just counting. Okay, right, I'm going to run for 300 seconds. Then walk. Even that's hard. Oh. 9k left. Hour and 20 or so. Can't wait. Can't wait not to have to carry on. I'm bored of this.
There are stretches of the way that are a little bit humdrum, but there are also stretches that are sublime. We had chosen to do this as a challenge, and in those low moments, the appreciation for where you were was somewhat lacking.
So that behind me is the expanse of Rannoch Moor. So the GoPro's picking up. We've got Buchalessid Moor behind. And just down there, downhill, all the way is the King's House Hotel. And very, 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 very times a million ready to stop movement.
Blue sky though, Dan.
I know, yeah.
Not that way, where we blue sky.
Blue sky behind, and rain and mist in Glen Coe. Not long. Not long now.
On any journey like this, where you are pushing hard over a prolonged period of time, there are going to be ups and downs. But day 2 had definitely seen more low points. I've normally done longer runs solo, where you self-regulate your own pace to how you're feeling, and I've found it tough running this distance with someone else, constantly having to adjust your pace to suit both your needs. I had definitely pushed harder than I wanted to for the final 20k, and suffered as a result.
Fucking hell. Yes. Oh. Hi. We're booked into the bunk barn.
Yeah, what was the last name?
Molesworth.
You guys look tired.
115k in 2 days.
We built up a lot of momentum and we were getting there, but we weren't quite. We basically
After checking in and getting showered, I curled up in bed for nearly an hour or so, feeling sorry for myself. My right leg was in a really bad way, and I was struggling just to raise it a little. If it was like this tomorrow, there's no way I'd be able to finish. We then went for food at the bar and to discuss options for the following day.
So, it's about 7:15, and I've decided to make a push for the end. I don't think there'll be a lot of running today. As long as I can maintain 5k an hour average, hopefully I'll make it in time for the bus. It's going to be a nice day today.
With me not sure I'd make it to the finish, we'd made the decision to run separately on the final day to give us both the chance to complete the way. Miraculously, my leg had recovered enough from the day before to allow for easy jogging, and I made better time early on than I could possibly have hoped for. This raised the spirits and I was able to appreciate the sublime setting I found myself in. Sunrise on a cloudless day in Glen Coe, traversing the Devil's Staircase.
Glen Coe behind me. I think this is the high point for the walk. You see the Moors and Ben Nevis in the distance, and hopefully I've got a nice long downhill now into Loch Lomdon. Let the legs recover a little bit from that climb, and then maybe do a little bit of light jogging. Slowly but surely getting this done. Onwards. Just left Loch Lomdon. We've got the pull up now. Well, I think it's undulating from here, but the kilometres are ticking by. They are ticking by. Onwards to the finish. I'm on, I think again, the old military road, and this just seems to be going on forever, just rolling up and down and up and down and up and down. It's very pretty, and the sun's out. I'd almost rather a bit of drizzling clag. Feels like the miles are ticking over slowly again, but not far. Not far to go. Onwards. Onwards, onwards, onwards. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but I feel like I'm on the homeward stretch now. Ben Nevis is in view, just through there. About to drop into Glen Nevis, I think, and then just a very low level track and road to the finish. Not looking forward to the road. I should be walking that, but we're getting there. What a beautiful day. Onwards.
The emotional and physical ride you go through on an adventure like this is amazing. The day before, I was physically and mentally broken, really not sure whether I would even be able to finish or not. But here and now, safe in the knowledge that I had effectively wrapped this up, I was able to put it all behind me and clock up some of the quickest KMs for a long time. It had been great fun to do this adventure with someone else, but I'd needed to do this last day solo so that I could run my own pace and make sure that I finished.
Oh. Can't even work out how to do it. Finished. So we've done it, 2.5, 3 days, 160k. Legs are broken. Now to seize up on a 3-hour coach back to Glasgow. Yeah.